So I don't know how well a video of my personal goals is going to do, but I think it will help me to put it out there, and hopefully it can inspire other people to set healthy goals for themselves. So let's jump right into it after the slide. So this is my 2025 goals. My very first goal is going to be to read more. And that shouldn't be too difficult because I read 13-ish books last year. A lot of them were bigger, not quite this big, but close. I did read Rhythm of War. That was one of them. But yeah, hopefully I think I will get more done this year. That's just my goal. I don't have a certain number goal, just more than 13. And we'll see about that. My next goal is finish editing my novel, and that is at least the first edit pass. So I am going into my first edit. I've already done like some editing, but then I started to write my prequel novella, and I kind of like put the novel on the back seat, which I think is a good thing because I want to get that a little bit out of my head. That way I can kind of come back into it fresh. So I think I'm going to start over with the editing again because there's already some things I know I want to change. So my goal for this year is to finish the editing pass, at least the first one. I do think I'm going to do at least a few edits to try and really nail it down and make sure the book is as nice as it can be. On that note, my next goal is to share more about the novel. I have recently tried to write up kind of a blurb, and I think I will share that blurb out shortly. Whenever I actually share what this novel is about, I want to kind of like go all out with it and make a really nice video for that. And on that note as well is to get concept art for the novel. I really want to make a video telling you what this novel is about and showing concept art at the same time. So that is a big goal for mine this year. Talk about my novel, show concept art, edit the novel. And then this goes into my next goal, which is to do the first edit of my novella. I am so close to finishing the novella right now, probably like a few chapters left, and I will be done. And then I can go into editing my novel. And I am having a lot of fun with this novella. I think it's going to be a really great read for anybody interested in my novel. I do think it's going to be interesting. It is technically a prequel novel, but I think there are interesting reveals and implications in either way you read it. If you read it before the novel, I think there's some interesting things, but if you read it after the novel, I think there's, in different ways, there are some interesting things. So I think you could do it either way, and either way there's going to be different interesting reveals for you. And that goes to my next goal, which is to maybe start work on book 2. I want to definitely finish editing my first edit for book 1, and then I want to edit the novella. But maybe after that, if I finish it before the end of the year, I will start book 2. And I'm excited to continue with the series because I have so many ideas of where this is going, and I really want to get them out there. But I put this at a maybe because, well, depending on how things go with my novel, my first one, maybe I will want to keep editing that and try and get it out sooner. But I am kind of wanting to continue into the series more before actually finishing editing the first novel, because if I go into it and I can find ways to make even more foreshadowing and stuff like that into the first novel in a nice, smooth way, then I think that will be a really cool thing to be able to do. So I do kind of want to continue with book 2 before I finish editing book 1. So depending on how things go, we'll see how I go into that. And then we'll go into some different goals here. My next goal will be to step out of my comfort zone. Maybe join some lives with some people. That could be a thing that I do. I probably won't host lives. And this is because I am definitely more of a introverted person. And the thought of hosting my own live and being the one that is supposed to make sure things are going well and actually like talking to the chat and everything is a little terrifying. In the past, I've done some streams and stuff, but I was also focusing. That was whenever I was playing video games, and I was mainly focusing on the game, and I would have something to say there. And with just a live chat, without something like that, it's a little more terrifying. But going into somebody else's live, maybe if they have questions for me and stuff, and that could be something interesting to do. And I do think it would be cool because I could talk about how writing and stuff is going if anybody has questions for that. So that is one of my goals, is to maybe step out my comfort zone a little bit, and we'll see. Then my next goal is to post more videos outside of weekly updates and new releases. Now this one should also be pretty easy because I started partway through last year doing this. So in this whole year, I should be able to easily pass the amount of other videos that I'm doing. So that's a pretty attainable goal, I think. And then my last goal is just to make some more meaningful connections. I am very happy to be doing this. It's awesome to have people to talk about these books about. I have a few people in real life that I can talk to about books, but even less that read the same books that I do. So having this and being able to talk to a lot of people about these books is awesome, and I hope to grow the friends that I have and make some more connections that can talk about books and writing and everything like that. And those are my goals for 2025. What do you think about the goals? Are they too attainable, or is that a healthy thing? And what are your goals? Let me know in the comments. With that said, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like it if you want, subscribe if you want to, and I hope to see you around here again.